I'm Ron Flynn. I'm the founder of True Green Energy Group, and I'm the founder of Spectrum Blue Steel. As the founder of True Green Energy Group, and as a person being in the Philippines, one of the reasons that we chose the Philippines is that there was a real need in this country to get rid of the garbage. And when you see some of the videos and you actually go out to the landfill sites and you see little children who are working happily with smiles on their face to help feed their families by scavengers running through and trying to find plastics and aluminum cans or whatever the case may be, it's heart-wrenching. It makes you want to cry. One of the most important things about what we're doing is we're trying to put ourselves into a situation where we can take those children and take those parents who are scavengers and say to them, look, here's a job for you. We'll teach you how to properly work on a material recycling facility where you can have a job, a place to live, and at the same time have in your heart as a mother and father that your child's getting not only a good education, but also they're being able to eat properly, and they don't have to be out in the landfill site looking for ways to make money for the family so they can just eat, much less have a roof over their head. So there are many good things that are going to come from what we're doing in the Philippines and all over the world, and one of the most important things is that we're going to be helping save the planet. And of course this is, as some people will say, the most important thing that we can do for ourselves today, and that is to secure the future of our children. And without securing the future of our children, we've done nothing. So it's important for all of us to work as a team, and as you notice, as you go through the different places, this is of course our corporate headquarters, and we've got our marketing office, and of course office in Makati, and you'll see the landfill site. It's important that you as our partner, and you as a person that doesn't know our company, understand that it's not all about the money. The money is secondary to what we're doing here. What we're doing is important because it's going to help the world, and it's going to help people not only here in the Philippines but all over the world who can join in and be a part of something that really will help, and that is to recycle the garbage above and below ground, to take the remaining of that garbage, gasify it, turn it into clean green electricity, and power our world with what we've already used, with what we've already created. One of the things that's important about this interview is that as partners of the company and as people who are actually a part of what we're doing is to understand the information that we put on our website and the transparency of our company. I could probably talk for days about what we're doing, but what's important for you to do when you see this video is to see the different faces, see the people who are working here, because they're just like you and I. They're no different than anyone else in the world. What makes us different is we're one of the only companies in the world, if not the best company in the world, that is only focused on one thing, and that is creating clean green energy and supplying jobs for people.
rubbish into usable fuel may sound like modern-day alchemy, but British researchers think they may be able to do just that. A new process being developed at the University of Newcastle can turn anything from nutshells to sewage into clean, green gas.
At the end of January, this sewage treatment centre in Northamptonshire will be the first to benefit from the new system. One of its main byproducts is leftover organic matter, or sludge. This plant alone produces 5,000 tonnes of dried sludge a year. Some of it can be used as fertiliser, but it's too strong to use in large amounts.
The sludge taken out to agriculture does contain high levels of nutrients, so we're finding we have to go further and further to ensure that we have a sustainable route for agricultural recycling.
The new system has the potential to handle any amount of sludge and put it to good use. It works with almost any fuel, in this case hazelnut shells, which are heated to over 1,000 degrees but not burnt by tightly controlling the amount of oxygen in a special reactor. At high temperature, the fuel breaks down into combustible gases and a small quantity of ash.
We use this gas to the engine, to burn in the engine and to produce electricity, basically. Instead of natural gas or town gas, we'll just use this gas to combustion engine, internal combustion engine.
The researchers believe the unique design of their reactor means it's very versatile. They're looking at using all kinds of other waste.
These are blocks of compacted leather. They're byproducts from the shoe and jacket industries. And these are pelletized household waste. Now, at the moment, these would just be sent to a landfill.
And they've been able to successfully use the system on pellets of sewage sludge. This pilot plant at the treatment works has a scaled-up version of the reactor. An engine and generator run on the gas produced and generate enough electricity to keep the plant running. The emissions are mostly carbon dioxide and nitrogen, which the developers feel make this system much more environmentally friendly than other methods of waste disposal.
To compare it to incineration, we use about a quarter of the airflow of an incinerator, so obviously the clean-up equipment is a quarter of the size. In addition, as I say, it's a low profile. The public wouldn't object to seeing a container which they're quite familiar with. You haven't got massive exhaust stacks.
This plant is due to be up and running in a couple of weeks, and if it's successful, Anglia Water want to roll it out across their region. John Stewart, BBC News.
This is BBC News 24. Still to come.